All right, New York Giants, Washington football team. Let's start off with New York. Daniel Jones sucks. Can we just admit that finally he sucks? He can't hold on to the ball, fumbles, intercept. He turns it over. He sucks. Okay. Now we go and add a fantastic defense to a shitty quarterback, and it just doesn't bode well if you're New York. I think there'll be one receiver. They'll have one big play. My guess would be to Kenny Galladay, but I don't see the passing game working out very well in this game. Not necessarily that Washington's defense secondary is it's just over the top fantastic. It's just when you have four former first round picks on your front, actually 5 former first round picks on your front 7. 4 of them are on your defensive line. First of all, that's good against anyone. And now you put that against New York's offensive line, and it gets a little scary if you're a Giants fan, I would think. But yeah, Young, Sweat, Payne, they're gonna eat. They're just gonna feast all night on this horrible offensive line. Daniel Jones is going to be under constant pressure. I don't, especially in the first half, I don't see the Giants really moving the ball. Their only option is Saquon. And even then, last week, Austin Eckler got 50 yards for 1 touchdown, and that was with a great offensive line performance from the Chargers. Saquon's not getting that. Saquon is not getting a great offensive line performance. Yes, Saquon is more talented than Eckler. So if he breaks out, if he gets past the line of scrimmage, there's a chance he can go for more. I don't like this matchup for the Giants offense. Granted, I don't like many matchups against Washington's defense. But if we all know the offense isn't quite New York's strong suit. It got better adding Kenny Galladay, drafting Kadarius Toney, who actually had -2 yards in week 1. But anyway, looking at their defense, if we were to look at Washington's offense, pinpoint two key things, 2 key players, I think without question they would be Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, right? Well, you got James Bradberry, nice, solid, nothing crazy. He's still Bradbury's very good, and I think he'll slow McLaurin down a little bit. But then you add in Curtis Samuel. No, that's not right. Is that right? Yeah, Curtis Samuel, he's there. Adam Humphries, Daz Newsome's all there. Got a pretty good wide receiver core in Washington. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Can't remember who though. But yeah, no. With a good wide receiver core, James Bradbury can only do so much. You're gonna have to. The rest of your secondary is going to have to step up. As for the rushing game, the Giants had very little answer for Melvin Gordon. Okay, you can talk all you want about the Broncos' offensive line; they're great. Okay, but Washington has a very similar offensive line, talent-wise, to the Broncos, and Antonio Gibson is better than Melvin Gordon. So I see no reason why why Antonio Gibson isn't going to have 80 yards rushing, except for his injury. That's the only thing that can kind of concerns me here. But even still, I think an injured Antonio Gibson can do well against this New York Giants defense. Now looking at Washington's side of the ball, I'll talk a bit about them. Obviously, their defense. That's Washington. You see that yellow W, you think defense. That's mainly Chase Young. But they struggled a little bit against the Chargers, which makes me more concerned for the Giants because Chase Young seems like the type of dude that would take offense to that, especially against Rashawn Slater. I think is who he was matched up. At least if I was the Chargers, I would have matched him up against. But yeah, the Chargers all line played fantastic. However, I think the defense is just too talented to not get pressure on Daniel Jones, not tackle Saquon in the backfield. I don't see any way they can't do it. I don't see a reasoning for it. And we talked about Eckler, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Saquon again is better, but again the offensive line kind of touched on that already. Now, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin. I said I think offensively those are their 2 best players. You can include actually Brandon Treff, pieces of other offensive line, pretty good, but skill players you want to pinpoint in like these pregame stuff. Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin. I don't really see an answer for either of them. I think Washington, even with Taylor Heinicke, is electric. That's what he provides. He just provides a spark. Whereas Fitzpatrick's good. Just Heinicke provides that little excitement. He gets the offense and defense fired up, and I think that's going to be key. I think while both might struggle to score a little bit, I think Washington's going to end up winning 24-13. I think would be my prediction for this game. Anyway, enjoy the game tonight. See y'all later.